we'll be working on Rag Yamani. Rag is, of course, it's something, it's a combination of different notes, of course. This is quite similar to Rag Yaman or Yaman Kalyan. Same notes, same movement, the same treatment, excepting that in this rag we use very, very little, just let's say a dash of this certain note which is not used in Yaman or Yaman Kalyan. This ma, but in this rag we will be using a little of this other ma. In English you would say do, re, mi, fa, let's say. So we'll begin with, we'll work on the alap portion. Alap, of course, is like the beginning of a concert, beginning of a rag, where you are exploring all the possibilities that can be done with that rag. You play around with each note in turn and explore it, explore that note to an extent where there actually should not be very much left to do, or to the best of your ability, of course. This sa we'll use as the bass note. So to begin with, we will work on sa, improvise and come back to the bass note. I'll give you an idea as to how we should work on it. Work on sa. Same thing. You're going from ni to sa straight. What I want, sa ni sa. Like when we are playing with the tabla. Also in the alap portion, there is this place where when you work on any particular note, you have to come back. This is like the starting point. This means that you have now finished this subject and are moving on to a new subject. For instance, use pa as your bass and work on it. Wait a minute. Now, that little phrase, you have moved away completely from Yaman Kalyan and Yamni into Bhopali. It's extremely important when you come back from, you must develop the knee before coming back. See the difference? Now I'll play a little Bhopali for you. In Yamani, sorry to interrupt you, but you went. This particular phrase, Re Mapa, you moved again away from this rag. Now this is the subtle differences. You're playing the notes which are allowed. If you use them in a different manner, it becomes a completely different rag. Now you've moved into Sham Kalyan. Same thing. Instead of going Re Ma Pa, you can go Re Ga Ma Dha Pa. Always when you're finishing one subject and you complete your subject and come back straight to your starting point is not enough. It's important to give the people, the listeners, an indication of what you are going ahead to do next. Supposing I had done that means that next time I go ahead, I'm going to start working on this. Not as a rule, of course. Later on, when you have gone down, at that time you will not use, you won't go. No, but in the initial stage, this part is used to give an indication to you're going to start progressing forward this way now. Now the next aim for us is to get to Ga. Of course, we have to develop a little on Re before we get there.
Notice that you tend to change the position of the Misra because the tone you got there is quite different.
Yes, in the beginning, when students like you were in the beginning, you are taught only to play one straight stroke. But according to what you're doing, to change the mood of the whole thing, you move your hand a little bit and you get a completely different tone. You see, I'm moving from a serious to a slightly more melodious and let's say happy or frivolous or more relaxed note. So I will begin with serious, and in the same thing I'll gradually tone it down to more pleasing kind of that.